Yo, what is up? So today I'm going to be talking about something I strongly dislike, and that is gender reveals. Maybe I'm just being super critical, but in my opinion, I think a gender reveal or just finding out what gender your baby is something that you and your wife should discover first and not everybody all at the same time. I know I'm several years late to this and that people have made videos about how stupid gender reveals are multiple years ago, but I still want to talk about it anyways just because I just started my channel, so I gotta make up for the lost time right now and talk about stuff that I still find stupid. So anyways, the first reason a gender reveal is dumb is because a lot of times, even in the videos you see, a guy and a girl don't necessarily want a daughter and a son in equal amount. And you'll see these videos where they'll do the thing where you see the pink smoke, which means it's a girl. And sometimes the guy gets pretty upset about that. Or this one's funny, the other way around happens where it goes blue and the guy really wanted a son and he'll start losing his mind because he's so excited and he was really wanting a son. The second reason I find gender reveals dumb is because they go way over the top with the type of stuff they're doing to be celebrating whether or not they had a boy or a girl. For example, I've seen people with literal like jets or something flying with smoke in celebration of their gender reveal, which in my opinion is just insanely ridiculous. I think gender reveals are kind of one of those things that came with social media, and the way social media changes things has kind of affected this. And that's why you see gender reveals having to be like flashier and just a super big show-offy event. So I'm already someone who kind of hates that social media has done that to people where they feel the need to kind of keep showing off flashier and flashier stuff all the time. And I think gender reveals are just a problem in my opinion because it's a version of that, but now it's surrounding your own like child's birth. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think weddings have also been having that problem recently.
How much was your wedding?
$70,000.
Why? Why? Again, you got.
But that's not what this video is about. It's about why I hate gender reveals and why they're stupid. And the third reason I think they're dumb, which I guess kind of goes with the second, is I think that there's a point where it does kind of feel like people are asking for too much attention to be brought to themselves. I think you should announce whether you're having a boy or a girl if you find out to your family members, but to make it some huge, big, like flashy celebration, I think is just too over the top. Anyways, even though this video is more of a rant, I still want to pull up some gender reveal videos just to prove that they are stupid and that I'm right, because I am. All right, so we got the first one here. It says, husband's mom ruins gender reveal party.
Okay. Oh my God, how great! You just completely stole our moments.
No, come on then.
This was right. This is our baby, and the gender. It's not like I'm worried. I just want to address it because I don't think this was right.
She's like, oh, you completely stole our moment. Like, this was our baby and you. Okay, it's the husband's mom. So that baby is also her grandkid. So I think it would make sense for her to get excited about this stuff. But also, if she's like, oh, it's our moment, why is she having the moment with the grandparents there and they're all finding out at once? They're obviously gonna get excited about it, and super insane moms do act like this, to be honest. If it's a mom who's very, I guess, overprotective, I know that's not the right word, but you kind of know what I mean, and she's finding out about her grandkids, she's gonna freak out too. And I'm not saying it's right for her to do that, but if you're having a gender reveal party and you're inviting the grandma, you should probably expect them to be acting a certain way, or just not invite them in the first place, because they're obviously gonna get excited too. And if you want this to be your special moment, it should probably be the two of you finding out together. All right, we got another one here, and it says, mother-in-law reveals pregnancy during gender reveal.
I've done a pregnancy test.
What?
I'm pregnant! I'm pregnant! She's joking. She's joking.
Carol,
She's joking,
mate.
right? Who knows
So-
where together?
Did you really think this is the right time to tell us this? Carol.
Yeah, of course it is. Everybody's here. I've been waiting.
Cheryl,
till
are you
I do.
serious? This is our moment, not yours, Mum. What are you doing?
Why is the pregnant grandma, I guess now, drinking champagne in this video? There's a lot of stuff not adding up here in this video at all. And I'm just gonna point out a few things that don't make any sense to me. One, the champagne makes no sense. But two, the guy who's probably almost 30 is about to have a baby brother from his mom. I just don't understand the time and the age gap there. Like, I think if his mom had him, she's probably realistically 50 now. I'm gonna put on my detective glasses here and make the proper assessment that this video has been completely faked. Now, it's kind of funny that it's faked because I was talking about how gender reveal parties are already something that they're doing for attention that I think is unnecessary. But if they're faking this, that's like even extra doing it for attention. They're faking a bad gender reveal party to get more attention. Hopefully that video was a joke. I have no way of proving that, but sometimes I do like to give the benefit of the doubt. And this is gonna be one of those times. I'm just gonna really hope that there's no way that they actually faked that, or even worse, it's real and his pregnant mom was drinking champagne at their gender reveal party and decided to announce it there. All right, so the last gender reveal party is of a very famous person on Vine back in the day. My girlfriend knows who this is. I guess pretty much anyone my age has probably heard of her, or at least would recognize her if they saw her. Her name is Lele Pons. I'm not gonna lie, the stuff she used to make was very not funny. To the point where the reason I think I know of her, I think my brother knows of her and some other people, is from other people talking about how unfunny her vines were back in the day. But anyways, I think now she's just kind of become a celebrity just since she got so famous on Vine. Anyways, my girlfriend told me to watch her gender reveal because she said it was recent and sucked. So let's get into this video. She's wearing super high heels that I can kind of see a little bit here, which if you're pregnant, falling is pretty bad. And you just watched her fall twice here. Luckily, she didn't fall on the baby in some way, but this is insanely dangerous. I mean, she's wearing super high heels and is covering the floor in wet slime. I don't know how stupid these can get, but this is just so bad. Like, I don't want to be too mean, but I mean, there's a pretty large baby in there right now. And I feel like there should have been someone like, hey, don't wear those high heels, or maybe don't cover the floor in something wet whenever you're like 9 months showing or whatever. I mean, honestly, thank God nothing too bad happened. It was just the fact that they did something this risky for a gender reveal party for social media is a little insane to me. And I mean, like I said, gender reveal parties are kind of for attention, and it clearly worked. I mean, a lot of people had stuff to say about her gender reveal party in the comments. I couldn't read any of them because every single one of them was in Spanish and I only know English, but it did get a lot of attention, and I guess she already is a celebrity, so that obviously helps a lot. But yeah, anyways, I think some of those videos made the point clear that gender reveals are dumb and cringe and whack. And I hope that I never have to see one ever again, and that this trend completely dies out. I know I say that about everything I talk about, but there's a lot of stupid stuff online. I know on here it just seems like I'm hating on everything I see, and that I'm super negative towards all the stuff I see on TikTok, and that I just think all of it's stupid. And I just want to say that the reason for that is because that is how I am. I do think all of this stuff is dumb, and it is dumb. And the thing is, I'm completely right. They're taking something that theoretically should be kind of private and that you maybe share with your family, and turning it in a way to just grab some views on TikTok. And obviously, in the Lele Pond situation, I think the actual gender reveal she did was very stupid, but she is someone who pretty much has lived so much of her life in the public eye at this point that if you're, I guess, a celebrity, it kind of makes sense because that's just your life. But if you're an average person and you're doing stuff like this to get attention, I do think it's something you shouldn't do. I don't think it's something celebrities should do either, but when you've kind of lived your life in front of a camera, you tend to do what you're used to doing, if that makes sense. But yeah, this is a dumb trend. I mean, you see the reaction of the guys and it's pretty clear how they feel about it a lot of the time. And those ones are really funny. I mean, if you have a guy like Logan Paul, he was someone who had a really hard time when he found out he was having a daughter.
Truly reached peace with the idea of having a girl. It was dark there for a second.
It was so dark.
You have someone like that, it's gonna be really stressful at a gender reveal party, especially if they're on camera. I feel like someone like that needs to have their reaction off camera, you know, get their emotions together, and then they can come on camera and maybe talk about it. But honestly, if I have a gender reveal party, which I don't want to, but I think I'm going to just so I can do what I'm about to say here, I'm gonna have like my reaction be very upset no matter what gender comes out of there, because I just want it to be super awkward for like the entire family, just to make it the worst experience for every single person there. Anyways, like this video and subscribe just so I can get more views, and also leave a comment of any suggestions that you want to see me making videos of in the future. Also, I do want to address this real quick. I noticed I have 5 subscribers, and I know that 2 of them are my parents, 1 of them's my girlfriend, and 1 of them's my personal account. But whoever the 5th one is, thanks for subscribing to me, dude. I feel pretty cool having a random person watching my stuff. Anyways, I will see y'all in the next video.